Hi everyone, welcome to Oxford News This Week Update. I'm Terry Stiles. This month, Oxford Community Television, along with several other public access stations, will be represented at the state capital of Michigan to speak with our local representatives about the loss of funding that public access stations are experiencing around the state due to people moving to video streaming platforms instead of traditional cable television. Basically, the argument is that the video streaming companies such as Hulu, Disney, Netflix, Amazon Prime, etc. do not have to pay a franchise fee to use our local rights-of-way. Traditional cable video delivery service providers must do so and have had since the dawn of cable TV. These franchise fees are what fund Oxford Community Television and other public access stations. There is a bill in the House that's already been passed. It's called PA 480, which demonstrates that streamers should compensate for the use of our rights-of-ways, but they do not. Cable providers now argue that because streamers do not have to pay the rights-of-way use, then they should not as well. Should the cable providers win that argument, public access television stations such as ours, OCTV, and others all over the state will no longer be financially viable. Wish us luck. The State House recently passed bipartisan legislation that outlines a long-term funding solution for fixing Michigan roads. The package would provide over $3 billion without raising taxes. Instead, the plan cuts wasteful spending from corporate welfare programs like MEGA and SOAR, which were created to provide cash support to large-scale economic development projects and site preparation. The 9-bill package now moves to the Senate for consideration. Keep an eye on that. Also in Michigan, there will be a significant change in unemployment insurance laws, which will increase the maximum benefit amount by $84 a week and extends the benefit to 26 weeks. For more information about unemployment benefits, go to michigan.gov/UIA. The 2025-26 ORV season begins this week and runs through March 31st, 2026. In Michigan, an ORV license is required to ride on eligible roads and public lands. A trail permit is also needed for state-led design trails and scramble areas. Licenses grant access to 4,000 miles of trails and are valid for 1 year. They can be purchased online at e-license.com or in person at DNR, license agent and dealers. The fees for the licenses and permits are reinvested into the ORV system, helping support trail expansion, grants for annual trail grooming, infrastructure improvements, and law enforcement. And finally, let's celebrate our farmers. Michigan farms employ more than 800,000 people and contribute to $100 billion, driving our state's economy. Nearly all Michigan farms, 99%, are family-owned. Michigan farms employ more than 800,000 people, which really helps us. And nearly all families depend on the agricultural viability in the state. March was Michigan's Food and Agricultural Month, and while it is a great time to show support for Michigan's hardworking farmers and their families who help keep our grocery stores stocked, we all appreciate them year-long. And thank you for doing what you do in our state in Michigan. And that's it for this news bump, news update. I'm Terry Stiles.